Beagles are true pack dogs. They absolutely love being around other dogs and people. In fact, some of them can even do well with other smaller pets like birds, cats, and rabbits given proper training and time to acclimate. Because your beagle loves being around you so much, you may be wondering, can a beagle be left alone during the day? The short answer is that, yes, they can be left alone for short periods and even for a full workday if needed. But it will require planning, training and forethought to make it all work. If you've ever come home to a wrecked house with a guilty-looking beagle, you are already aware of what separation anxiety can look like. This type of misbehavior is likely a sign of loneliness and boredom. Luckily, this is a problem that you can solve. Watch this video until the end to learn how long can beagles be left home alone and how to make it easier for them and you. Can beagles be on their own during the day? Again, yes, they can. While it would be great if we could all stay with our dogs at all times, of course this is not the case in practicality. We have work to do, kids to take care of and errands to run. The fact of the matter is that there are times that our dogs really are better off, and safer, being left home alone. All dogs are pack animals. But beagles, as a breed, tend to be even more attached to their pack and to you, their leader. When you are gone, some beagles just don't know what to do with themselves. Because of this dilemma, some of them can get destructive in the face of such boredom and anxiety, which leaves many owners tempted to leave their dogs outside for the entire day. However, I would not recommend this at all. Beagles are playful and curious. They are also very stubborn. This combo makes for great escape artists and runners. If you leave a beagle at home in the backyard, there is a good chance that he might find his way out of the fence or into some other kind of trouble. Additionally, beagles are not meant to be outside in extreme weather conditions. They do not have thick hair, and as such, don't do well in the cold. If your dog needs to be at home alone at times, a better plan than putting him outside is to address the problem behaviors so that they can still exist inside without causing trouble. A little more on that later. Are beagles better in apartments, or big houses with yards? Before we go on, don't forget to like and share if you enjoy our content. Please hit the subscribe button to get notified when we post more pet-related content. Liking and sharing our content helps massively with the growth of our channel. So it's very much appreciated. This is more about the owner than the house, to be honest. Although you would think that most beagles would be inclined to having a big backyard to run around, this really depends upon the circumstance. Beagles like lots of sunshine and lots of exercise. They also love spending time with other dogs and with their human family. These factors will be more important than whether or not there is a large backyard. That said, there are definite advantages to having a backyard for a beagle. The first is that you can allow him or her to go outside on his own if you are working or otherwise engaged. Although you should check on your dog regularly, there is nothing wrong with them enjoying small chunks of time in a fenced backyard on their own while you are home. It's important to remember, however, that this backyard time should not replace regular walks. Your beagle still needs the exercise, bonding and the mental stimulation of walking. Beagles can live in apartments, of course, provided their owners are willing to put a lot of time into providing outlets for both mental and physical exercise. Because they will be inside, with less opportunities to play, they can get more easily bored. Also, beagles are known for whining when they are lonely or upset. Apartment dwellers might find that their neighbors aren't too keen about that. But provided the owners live an active lifestyle and are willing to put time and effort into training and providing plenty of exercise and chances to explore the world outside, there is no reason that a beagle cannot live in an apartment. How to help beagles cope with separation anxiety. It's natural for dogs to have some degree of separation anxiety, particularly dogs who are very loyal and pack-oriented, such as beagles. They crave attention a lot more than other types of breeds. There are things that you can do to help your dog cope while you have to be away. One thing to consider is whether you can provide your dog with a playmate. Especially for a young puppy, having another puppy in the house can be a great antidote for loneliness and boredom. Although this should never be your only reason for taking on another dog, it is worth considering that many beagles do better with other animals around. Another thing that you can do is give them something of yours to lay on or with. The best item is something with your scent, such as an old t-shirt you are going to throw away. Putting this in his bed or rest area will remind your Beagle of you and offers reassurance that you will be back. For small puppies, it may be helpful to replicate the heartbeat of mother and other puppies by using a sound machine or a ticking clock. Set it nearby where your Beagle will be sleeping. Other owners have found success in using calming pheromone sprays and plug-in dispensers. These can be purchased at the pet supply store and work by giving off natural scents that induce calm. Thundercoats, which provide calming pressure to the body, can be very useful with extremely anxious pups. Be sure to measure and buy the correct size for both safety and effectiveness. If you have a dog who continues to experience very upsetting symptoms of anxiety and none of these measures seem to help his symptoms, it's a good idea to check in with your vet and make certain there is not an underlying medical condition that needs to be addressed.